Massachusetts Attorney General Martha Coakley. Martha, thank you so much for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Well, as we heard, the judge gave those Chuy Rodriguez instructions, encouraging the jury to continue to push until they have a verdict. What's the significance of this happening at this point in the trial?
So it's pretty significant, particularly because they've indicated to the court before they couldn't reach a verdict and said today consensus is unattainable. That's pretty firm. If they come back once more indicating they're deadlocked, she has to let them go. In other words, declare a hung jury, because we do want to balance telling them they have an opportunity to do this if they can conscientiously, but also not to pressure them too much to reach a verdict. And so I think it's more likely than not that they will go back to work. But at this stage, a hung jury seems like a likely possibility either this afternoon or tomorrow.
And they've come back twice saying that they are unable to reach a consensus. So why is it so important to give jurors this specific statement?
It's a time-tested case that judges give, jurors give. Everybody in the trial system knows these words, but this is this jury's first trial. They haven't done this before. And they need to be encouraged because of the time everybody's put in, if they can, to reach that decision. And they are told, which is true, they're the best people in the position to decide it. And it really is called a dynamite charge, a blasting charge that tries to get them to see the other side. If they are a vote for guilty, they should listen to the people who are not guilty. And some of whether this works or not depends on what that count is. If it's evenly divided, reaching consensus is less likely. If it's one or two on one side or the other, sometimes this charge works, and we could still get a verdict in this case.
Yeah, I think that's what everybody's wondering at this point. You know, how likely is it that this jury, after this charge, reaches a verdict?
I think it's more likely than not that they will not, but the variable is, and we don't know this, is what is the division in the jury right now? If it's evenly split, that makes it much harder. But if it's one or two people, and after this charge, and I've seen this happen, they may be able to reach a verdict, and that could be still not guilty or guilty of one of the charges that she's facing at this stage.
And what that split is at this point, nobody but the jurors themselves know that answer. All right, former Attorney General Martha Coakley, thank you so much for joining us.